My name is Brian Rodriguez, and I'm a lecturer in nanoscience at the School of Physics and a Conway Fellow at the Conway Institute of Biomolecular and Biomedical Research at the University College Dublin. I've been at UCD for 5 years now, and we've slowly grown my group up from just myself to now we have 5 PhD students, 1 postdoctoral researcher, and a research associate. So far, we've been involved in the Marie Curie Initial Training Network. I had tried several times to recruit highly qualified postdoctoral researchers through the Marie Curie Fellowship Program, but this was the first program that we were successfully funded for. Shortly after joining UCD, I started hearing about these Marie Curie actions, and as I mentioned, I tried to apply for some funding to get a postdoctoral researcher to come. And in discussing with one of my collaborators in Portugal, we ended up forming kind of the nucleus of an idea for a Marie Curie Initial Training Network, and slowly kind of started figuring out which partners we could include in that to make a broader project. Yeah, so I decided to get involved with Marie Curie funding because I was really intrigued with the idea of the secondments for the researchers, for the early stage researchers. The idea that you can design a project where you're only thinking about what you need for the success of the project, and you're not limited by what resources you currently have in a group. So you can start to think about, well, for the success of this project, to tackle this particular problem, I would need the resources from this partner in Portugal and this partner in Germany, and you're able to combine all of those to have a really successful project. The benefits of being involved in Marie Curie Actions are the access to really high-quality students, really high-quality researchers, and also the secondment and research and training opportunities that the students have. In addition, there are network opportunities for every level of the consortium, from the PI to the student. There are a lot of opportunities to network and develop new interactions and take your research in new directions. I would say that we've had a number of international training schools for the ESRs, which have been very successful and very popular for the ESRs. All of the ESRs have made presentations at international conferences, and I think we've done a pretty good job at achieving the goals of the project so far. I wouldn't say there are any drawbacks necessarily to Marie Curie Actions, but I would highlight that the competition is very fierce. So don't get discouraged if you aren't funded in the first round. In fact, we weren't funded the first time we applied, and we kind of regrouped. We looked at the feedback that we got, and we tried to make very, very detailed changes to our proposal in order to get funded the second time. I would definitely recommend that other researchers go for Marie Curie Action funding in Horizon 2020. For me, the best thing has been working with the ESRs in my group and the visiting researchers that are seconded to us. It really adds an international dimension to our group right from the start that they arrive. And this carries on to our larger group as a whole, to our school, to our institute, and to our university.